the title. We have done such a great job with Bristol City. Gotten the title 2 times in a row. Promoted 2 times in a row. If you need coins, go ahead and use the code in the description below. It is Johnny for FIFA Coin Zone. And also, if you want to play for some real money, go ahead and click the link for gamersaloon.com and sign up. Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It is me, Johnny Sports, and welcome back to the Bristol City career mode. I told you guys that my idea was to go ahead and play through the 3rd season of the BPL without showing you guys it on YouTube. But now I will show you what happened with the transfers and especially in which position we ended up in the BPL. Did we get relegated? Did we stay in the BPL? Let's see. But take a look at this. We do start off with me looking for young talent in the free agents. As you guys know, sometimes there are some really good free agents in there who do have like potential to be special or exciting prospect. And Velotti, the center back, was the first one I was going for, and then another center back, Myrie Williams. I was going for center backs especially because I knew that Williams and Flint, the ones that we had in our team, were not really the highest rated ones, and I was looking for some youngsters to take over in the upcoming season. Not in this one, but in the upcoming season. And then I was also going for a lot of left midfielders, or at least players who can play in the left midfield position. Marcel Sabitzer is someone I always wanted to try because this guy seems to have some amazing stats on him. First up, I offered 2 million and we'll see what happens. But Gennaro Velotti did accept this contract offer. Myrie Williams didn't, because he wants to be more than a future first team player. So we can take a look at him later on. But you can see Velotti is at a 66, and considering that we will be simming the first season, or going through this one faster, man, I need to find a word for that. We are going through this one a bit faster than normal. This guy could get to like 69 or 70. That could happen. And we are accepting Myrie Williams in the end as well. Let's take a look at his stats. This guy is at a 67. So in the next season, he could be at 70. So this guy and the other one that we got, Velotti, those two could be really important for the team if they have high potential. Hopefully, they can join into the team early on in the next season with a really good rating, especially since Flint is not getting younger, and the same with Williams in the center back position, who normally is a left back for me, but we have decided to play him in that position. So you can see Sabitzer also, we are trying to get him into the team, and I was also going through these every single month. Yes, I was looking for young talents to join our team, and we had some good ones. 73 to 93 potential before that. Jonathan Aina had 74 to 94, and finally we have gotten ourselves Marcel Sabitzer for 2 million plus Kekuta Mane, because I just felt like he would be an amazing player for our team. Achiampong obviously left after the last season because he was only loaned out, and now we have gotten ourselves Sabitzer, who is 71 rated in the left midfield position with some amazing stats, and he can also play in the striking position. 69 finishing though, so that shows that probably on the left midfield position he's better suited. 5'10" from Austria, I believe. But then we got an offer for Lewis Hall, 21-year-old, 64 rated player. Not really that high of a potential, but I was trying to get 3 million off Chelsea, and they actually offered 2.5. So I was like, yeah, get him. He's only worth like 375k. So we made some good money on that deal. But there were a lot of offers for Andre because he was the top scorer of the last season. But I couldn't go with selling him for the amount that teams were offering for him. That was just insane. And then I had a friendly match against Schalke, and take a look at this, boys. Our team with Bristol City has beaten Schalke. Smith and Cornet are scoring. That was kind of surprising to me. I wasn't expecting that at all. And Luke Ayling has been a center back that we were trying to get rid of for such a long time. This guy hasn't been playing for, I mean, at least one season. And now look at this. PSV Eindhoven is trying to get our goalkeeper for 3.8 million. I said 10 million and you can have him. So 10 million, that's a good amount. I would sell him for 10 to be honest, because he's only worth 1.4 and he has not grown. Mark Minchel has not grown, and I think there are a load of goalkeepers we could get for that kind of money who would be good enough to play in this team. And there was some kind of a glitch. Lee Meyer-Williams, even though he gets +1s on the right hand side, he drops down in stats. How does this happen? Can please someone explain? I don't know what happened on that one. And boys, I was looking for a new right back. Yes, because Little wants to leave the team. Yes, I've gotten a message from him and that said he wants to leave the team. So I went for Leandro Bacuna because this guy has amazing stats on him, and he can play in the right midfield position and in the cam position. He's 24 years old, so he's on the younger side, and he would be a crucial first team player. Yes, he gets a lot of wages, but still I think that would be an amazing transfer. And in order to get him, we also offered another one of our younger talents who did have really bad physical stats, and that was Guterres. And Charlton Athletic did accept the counter offer we made for Cunningham. He's also leaving the team because we have now gotten ourselves Valotti and Meyer-Williams, where I think these two will probably be the ones that we will invest into in the next upcoming seasons. Which means that there would be no place for Cunningham, Ayling and stuff. And also for Osborne, we have to get rid of him as well. But take a look at this. Bacuna has joined the team and look at these stats. This boy is incredible. And I think he would be better suited in the cam position. But we will try him in the right back position because he's also a very strong tackler. So we can try him in that position. We can probably try him in any position. And now you can see that Hertha BSC offered 5.5 million for Mark Minchel, but I still said 10 million. And Birmingham City, where did they get the money? They were asking to buy Mark Minchel for 6.5. I was quite surprised, and in the end, after me asking for 10 million, they said 9.5 million. And I was like, hey, hold on, I have to think about this one. It was a really tough decision, boys. It really was. But in the end of the day, we need the money. We need this money. Get over it. Please. If you are so in love with Mark Minchel, I'm sorry. But we have to make some transfers in order to improve the team. Get some money into the team. Because after getting promoted, we don't have any money in our budget. Our budget is horrible. And somehow Joe Bryan said that he wants to leave the team, and I was so pissed. I couldn't believe that Joe Bryan, my lovely left back, the one I really liked in this team, wanted to leave the team. And the only thing I was trying to do now was to get rid of him for a good amount of money. Also, Jegwe, 66 rated center back from the free agents in the first season, he will also leave the team because there is just no place for him to play. I'm just investing my time into Valotti and Meyer-Williams because I know these two do have great potential, so we will play them in the future. And Jegwe has left the team for 600k, and Bryan sadly leaves the team for 3.4 million. I was quite upset. I was really upset about Bryan leaving the team. But 3.4 million, that's a good amount of money together with the Mark Minchel money. Now we have enough money to make some decent transfers. And Gabriel is the goalkeeper of AC Milan, right behind Diego Lopez. And when I had my AC Milan career mode, I never tried him. But this boy grew like crazy because he was loaned out in the first season. I decided to go for him because I knew this guy could be glitched, so maybe he will join our team and we will have an amazing goalkeeper who will keep on growing until he gets to like 86, 87, and we have to offer him 30k in wages. That's a lot, but still I was looking forward to get him into the team. Then I wanted this boy, Jonathan Silva. Now that Bryan has left, I wanted to invest the money in a young left back who did have similar stats because I needed someone who can defend and also go forward and score some goals. Not score some goals, get some crosses in. And Jamal Drury is the 70 rated talent that we have in our team who joined in the first season, and that guy doesn't have amazing physical stats, so I tried to get rid of him, and now Gabriel has joined the team, and Jonathan Silva has accepted, or at least his team has accepted the offer we made for him. 25k for him, a left back, 22 years old, and hopefully he will also accept the contract offer I made for him, and yes, he did. Now we have gotten a replacement for Brian. Jonathan Silva from Sporting Lisbon has joined our team. Take a look at their stats. Jonathan Silva, 73 rated left back, so he did have the same rating as Brian. Brian was on a 73 as well, and Silva does have a higher potential on him, so this guy will be a great player for our team. 86 stamina and good slide tackling and stand tackling on him. He's 5'9", so he's a bit taller than Brian, I think, and he's left-footed. He has a high attacking work rate, which is good because I want him to move forward and get some crosses in. After making those 2 transfers, I still had enough money, and I was looking at the global transfer network, and I saw Harrison Reed, the center defensive midfielder from Southampton, and I felt like this guy would be an amazing transfer because he has grown exceptionally. This guy has grown a lot, and they accepted my offer. I was also going for a load of other players. Trust me, these are only the ones I'm showing you. I at least went for 30 players in these transfer windows, and guys, Harrison Reed has accepted the contract offer. 3 million plus Corey Smith. Yes, Smith is leaving our team because he has hit the potential that he could get to, and Smith has now left, and Harrison Reed has joined our team. He's 73 rated. He does have some really good stats on him, and this guy would be very important alongside Hayem in our midfield to get the defending done. Even though he's only 5'9", he's a good defender. He has high defensive work rates and really good defensive stats on him. And here are the stats of the season. Bristol City came in 16th. Yes, only 1 point separated me from the relegation. West Bromwich on 34 points and I am on 35 points, and they had the better goal difference. So in the last game of the season, I was scared. I was scared to death. I thought, oh my god, after playing all these games, I might actually drop down to the championship once again, but luckily I didn't. Maxwell Cornet had the most goals, 37 games played, 8 goals scored, 8 assists. Yes, he was the player of the season for me. And Harrison Reed also did a great job after joining the team. 33 games played, 6 goals scored and 4 assists, even though he's playing behind Luke Hayem. But now, let's take a look at the squad report. Gabriel sadly didn't grow, but I believe he will grow. Trust me, he will. Mark Little, 70 rated, and he's still in the team, but I have put Bakuna in the right midfield position. That's the reason he's playing. Derek Williams grew a little bit, and Jonathan Silva grew to a 74, even though you can't see it right now, but he started off at a 73. And Harrison Reed grew to a 76. He's growing in all of his stats. That just shows this guy is amazing. Bakuna sadly glitched out. We will glitch him once again, and hopefully he will start growing again, but he has amazing stats, so there is no reason for him to grow. Luke Hayem also grew by a bit. Marcel Sabitzer only grew by +1. Maxwell Cornedo grew by +4. This boy will be amazing in the next season. Andre only growing by +1, but I think he will grow a lot in the upcoming season when I play every single game and score a load of goals with him. Signorelli now on 71, and the one thing that really upset me was that Devante Cole and Samet Yeşil didn't grow at all. Gennaro Valotti grew to a 69. I told you guys these guys could get to a 70 rating in this season, and Freeman only got to a 69. I was expecting him to be at a 70 by now. And Myrie Williams also 69 rated. Luke Blackman was a talent that I had through the youth academy. He's 68 rated, and he does have some 6 stats on him. And all these guys you can see right now, all of these are just youth academy talents. They all joined in, and hopefully we can sell them on for a lot of money because most of them do have shit physical stats. Obviously, there will be a load of players that we have to sell on at the start of the next season because, I mean, we don't need these 65 rated talents or 65 rated players. Adam Davies is 66 rated. I mean, we are in the BPL and we have to be competitive. Hopefully, in the next season, we will get a lot better budget and then we'll have a look into how we deal with the transfers. Currently, we do have 1.5 million in the transfer budget and 32k in the wage budget. You can see that Luke Hyam at first was saying that he won't accept the contract offer, and then I offered him a little bit more money, and Luke Hyam is sticking to Bristol City. And I have to say, like, in this transfer window, guys, let's be honest, I didn't replace any of the players you truly loved. I mean, players who are a big part of this team, like Flint, our center back, Hyam, our center midfielder. Then we have Andre, Cornet. These players were not replaced. Elyounoussi is still in the team. So you can see right here, we have done a good job by replacing players who we didn't like too much or who we had to replace, like Brian, who really wanted to leave. And you can also see that we have done a great job in this season, achieved every single objective. And then this is the objective for the next season: finish mid-table, and also domestic cup objective is to finish in the round of 32. So hopefully we can make that happen. I'm really looking forward to see what happens in the next season. Hopefully it won't be as tough as it was in the season that I played off camera, because man, I simmed a lot of games. Yes, I did, and I only played when I had to avoid relegation. But in simulations, our team was getting destroyed. But luckily, for the next season, we have gotten a budget of 8 million and 40k in the wage budget. So we can make some really good transfers. And guys, this is my question to you. Please go ahead and suggest a really good, young, talented center back who could play alongside Flint, because I'm looking into replacing Williams and getting a really good talent into the team. Someone who is tall, someone who is strong. He doesn't have to be the fastest center back. He does only have to be a really good center back. So please leave a comment down below. Tell me about a center back that comes into your mind. Thank you guys so much for watching, and now enjoy the assistant coaches showcase.